Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Vivek Saxena, and in this lecture we will talk about the content that we will try to cover in our next videos, and the videos are related to the unit DC circuits. In the DC circuits, in our lecture 1, we will talk about the DC circuit fundamentals. In the DC circuit fundamentals, firstly we will cover the basic elements of the DC circuits, that are resistance, inductance, and capacitance. These are the various types of elements. After that, the types of element. There are various types of elements are there: linear elements and nonlinear elements, unilateral and bilateral elements, active and passive elements. After that, we will cover the topic Kirchhoff's law. Kirchhoff's law can be categorized into two categories, or you can say there are two statements by the scientist Kirchhoff. First one is Kirchhoff's current law, and second one is our Kirchhoff's voltage law. These contents will be covered in our lecture number 1, that is associated with the DC circuit fundamentals. After that, in our lecture number 2, we will talk about the various type of sources. What is source? And after that, how the sources can be classified into various categories. You can say classification of sources. And after that, in the classification, we will cover ideal voltage source and practical voltage source, in and then ideal current source, and then practical current source. After that, we will talk about the independent sources and independent sources. In the ideal voltage source and practical voltage source, we will talk about the characteristics of such type of sources, parameters, what are the various parameters that have been considered in such type of sources, resistances that are associated with such type of sources, symbols, and characteristics. Similarly, we'll talk about the symbol, characteristics, and properties of ideal current source and practical current source. After that, we will talk about the basic difference between dependent sources and independent sources. In lecture 3, we will talk about the mesh analysis. In the mesh analysis is based on KVL. By using mesh analysis method, we can find voltage or current in any branch or element of the circuit. In this lecture, we will talk about the procedure, how to apply mesh analysis, and for explaining the procedure, we will try to solve the numerical by using mesh analysis method. So this one would be our lecture number 3. After that, lecture number 4. In the lecture number 4, then the second important method is nodal analysis method. Nodal analysis method is based on KCL, while the mesh analysis method was based on KVL. In the nodal analysis method, again, we will try to explain the procedure with the help of numerical. After that in our lecture number 5, we will talk about the star delta transformation. In the star delta transformation, we can convert the star connected resistances in terms of delta connected resistances, or vice versa. This is also an important topic. After that, in our lecture number 6, we will talk about the frequently asked questions. The frequently we will discuss after completing these lectures. We will talk about the frequently asked questions that have been asked in the university examination. So, to guys, be prepared to learn the various important topic of our DC circuits. These are various textbooks and reference books, and then that would be considered during our lecture. Thank you.